Good morning from Zagreb, Croatia. This is our 18th country together, and today we want to show you 6 things to see in this city and let you know how much it costs.
We gotta start the day by getting a public transportation ticket. They are 4 kuna for a 30-minute ride, and that'll take you pretty much anywhere you need to go in the city.
I think we had to go all of about 1 stop. Our first of 6 stops today is at the world's shortest funicular. And for those who don't know what that is, it's basically a mini little railway system.
That goes up.
Yep. Operating since 1890, this is Zagreb's first and oldest mode of public transportation. Not only is this the world's shortest funicular at 66 meters long, but it's also deemed the world's safest because in its 130 years of operation, it has not been involved in a single accident. The sole purpose of the funicular is to link Zagreb's lower town to its upper town.
It costs 5 kuna to take the ride, but if you don't want to pay, you can just take the stairs. But stairs aren't as much fun, so we're definitely going to take the ride. I see. Cool.
Nice. Thank you. All to ourselves, baby. How cool is this?
This is so much fun.
I did read that there actually used to be 3 carts, and the first one was for first class passengers, and all the rest were for the commoners. And it's because the first class cart had the best views.
Was the first class one like 10 feet taller or something?
I don't know. I think they used to maybe be attached. I don't know if this is true nowadays, but back in the day when this was in operation, it had the nickname of stucker, but the Croatian word for it, because halfway up, it would literally get stuck, and the people on the ride would have to get out and help push it up.
Kind of defeats the purpose of the ride, doesn't it?
Yeah. The ride is only supposed to take 64 seconds to reach the top, so we're gonna time it and see if that's true. There we go. There we go. Nice. That was amazing. Woohoo! That was worth it.
Oh yeah. It was less than $1. How could you not try it?
Yeah. Number 2 on our list today is the Strasmeyer promenade. It's just at the top and to the left of the funicular.
The promenade follows the original defensive wall of the medieval town of Zagreb.
In the summertime, this area is filled with food stalls, souvenirs, and even artists. Sadly, now it's just not the time. But still pretty and offers a really good panoramic view of the town below.
And best of all, it's free.
Up next on our list is the Brick Tunnel.
It's just open. This is so interesting. There's no entrance, there's no any official anything. You can just walk it.
All right, you first.
So this is a World War II bomb shelter that is built into the hill of the upper city. And right now it's just used as a pedestrian walkway. They do cultural events here and fashion shows.
There's another tunnel!
It goes 2 ways.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
We are such tourists.
So cool. Tourists?
Yeah.
I just think we're excited about history.
Oh, there's tons of
There's another tunnel.
So there's 4 offshoots. And then a wider part right in the middle.
This was completely free. Literally, I don't even think there was like signs posted. I feel like I'm shouting because it's echoing. This is just a pedestrian walkway.
Yep.
You want to get out of the rain? go to the bomb shelter tunnel that's underneath the city.
And it's warm. It's like heated warm.
This is amazing.
There's like nobody else in here either. We've seen a couple people coming our way right now, and that's it.
Yeah.
So all these tunnels give you different access points to enter the tunnel. So if you're just going about your day and all of a sudden the sirens go on, you have a chance to get here and be protected. This has actually only been open to the public as a walkway since 2016. The whole tunnel fell into disrepair and they repaired it in the 1990s, and it used to host raves also.
And there we go. At one point in time, it actually was a storage facility for like a nearby restaurant, but I don't think that lasted very long. We have clearly hit the touristy part of town, and I am all for it. This is beautiful. I
Love the old town.
Yes, I was just gonna say that. Ooh, that is right. There's a market. We gotta go check out the market even though we never buy anything. And if we do, it's spices.
Yes.
And here is the Cathedral of Zagreb. Technically not part of our 6 things to see today in the city, but Zagreb's cathedral should definitely be an honorable mention. The only reason we didn't add it to our list is because it's been closed since March of 2020 due to an earthquake.
I also want to say that this is a very impressive looking church from the outside, and we've seen a lot of churches. Kind of disappointed we don't get to see the inside. If you don't know and you're in Europe and you see a church and the door is open, go take a peek inside. You'll never be disappointed. They are beautiful. It's amazing. No.
In case it hasn't been obvious, I am such a rule follower, and I do not feel comfortable walking back here. Look how cool this is! I just feel like I got transported like hundreds of years back in time.
Most of the church fell in disrepair during the communist era because they didn't care about the Catholic religion or its buildings. So what they're doing right now to renovate it is taking out each brick from the outside and recreating it. Each brick. Although the Zagreb Cathedral was only supposed to be an honorable mention on our list, you should totally come see this, even if you can only see the outside.
Number 4 on our list today is St. Mark's Church.
There's so many stairs in this town.
This is St. Mark's Church. It's one of the oldest buildings throughout all of Zagreb. It dates back to the 13th century. It's famous for its colorful roof. On this side, you'll see the medieval coat of arms of Croatia, and on this side, the emblem of Zagreb. Time for lunch.
Yeah.
Number 5 on our list happens to be one of the most popular tourist attractions in the city of Zagreb. It's the Museum of Broken Relationships, so we want to check it out. But we need lunch first if we're going to even enjoy it, so we will come back. We have made it full circle. Our lunch spot, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of, is right outside the entrance of the funicular. So nice this is.
We started off with a glass of their house beer. Pretty good. Something you need to try in Zagreb, from what we've read, is the olive oil and the bread. It's very tasty. I think there's pieces of olive in the bread. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce it, but it's basically marinated beef with gnocchi, which is a potato noodle, basically. It smells, it smells so good. Oh, I'm so excited. This is a very traditional dish. I'm gonna try the gnocchi first with the sauce.
That smells amazing.
That smells so good. It tastes even better. It's like a beef wine sauce, I'm pretty sure. This is fantastic.
I don't have any idea what I ordered because I asked the waiter, what would you suggest? And here we are. So,
Amber got pasta with, I think, mushrooms and truffles. Croatia, believe it or not, is known for their truffles. So we got two things that you gotta eat while you're here.
just makes my heart happy. I don't think I've had noodles like this before. What kind of noodle is that? Oh, that's so hot. Wow. There's a lot going on here. But just trust that it's amazing. That was one of the best meals I think I've ever had. Who knew truffle could be so good?
Honestly, the best meal we've had in months.
Months.
It was 245 kuna, which was a lot more than we've ever really spent on food, but I would go back tomorrow.
I'm about ready to pay for this funicular again. Holy moly.
That was a lot of food.
But it's time to check out this museum. See what it's all about.
I think that's pretty much what this whole entire museum's about. I didn't look into this museum at all. I had no idea what it was about. I kind of thought some kind of history museum, which I was excited about. It is not that at all.
This museum is not just about people-to-people relationships. There was one about a woman who had celiac and could no longer eat pizza. That's pretty sad. That was definitely worth it.
Oh yeah, it was more like an art museum than anything else, I would say. There's some bitterness in some of the tones, but also some humor and just some good stories. I think both of our favorite story was from a little tiny film canister. A man was widowed at 19 with a small baby. He got remarried and it took him 10 years to get over that first loss. He himself then got cancer and died within 4 months. His new wife took film canisters full of his ashes all over the world and spread them in some very amazing places. It was a great story and only took 5 paragraphs.
That was the only one that made me want to cry.
It was not what I expected, not my kind of museum, but it was great. Each ticket was 40 kuna, and since everything else we did today was either free or very cheap, I think it was worth it.
Our 6th and final stop of the day is right around the corner.
Okay, I guess we're only going to do 5 things today.
How disappointing! Dang it!
This is Lauterskalk Tower. It's been shooting a cannon every day at noon since 1877. However, in 2020, there was an earthquake that shook Zagreb literally and figuratively. It's the same earthquake that damaged the cathedral, and they haven't fired the cannon since.
This about wraps up our tour of Zagreb. We have shown you 6, technically 7 things to see and do in this city, and how much it costs to do it. A quick recap of everything that we showed you today. We started with the world's shortest funicular, followed by the best place in the city to get a panoramic view.
We then went to the Brick Bomb Shelter Tunnel.
Followed by St. Mark's Church with the colorful roof tiles.
Then we went to the Museum of Broken Relationships.
And ended with the cannon firing tower, which is currently not firing a cannon.
Total for the entire day of all of our activities was 49 kuna apiece. Lunch was 245 kuna. but it was so delicious it was worth every penny.
Yep. That's our day here in Zagreb.
Our next stop is Slovenia, and we'll see you there. If you got any value out of this video whatsoever, hit the like button. If you want to follow our journey, please subscribe for free down below. If you want to help us out even further, check out our description and go to our website.
This is gonna be the best 64 seconds of my life. Hey, this is for YouTube. I don't know what it is about just old, run-down buildings, but it just like brings me happiness. There's something about it. Like there's just so much history there that you're never gonna know. Love it.